Back here at Wheeler High School, my name is Mike Dewan here at the Region Sports Network, and I'm here with Lake Central head football coach Pete Koulianos. Coach, the summer is just about ending, but we are here. We're competing here today. Coach, how has your summer been so far with these guys?
Summer's been great. Kids have been working really hard and putting in a lot of effort. We've been trying to expose our kids to different scenarios and situations and see how they respond. And so far, they've taken every challenge head on.
Coach, 2024, it started off solid, 3-2 record, and then you and I were kind of talking about there were some games down the stretch that obviously that Duneland part of the schedule you guys have to go through is not easy, but also there were some games that you guys competed in. You guys took some teams to the limit, and some games didn't fall their way. Talk to me about year one with the program officially as head coach of Lake Central, and I guess just kind of recap.
I agree. I think, beginning of the year, we felt pretty good about our progress, and then as we got into the Duneland season and it kind of wore on, we just didn't have that grit that was necessary to continue and close out the season. And going through the off season, and that's kind of what we talked about as a coaching staff, is how do we develop that tenacity and get these guys prepared to play the slate that we play, and that's the good thing and the bad thing about the Duneland is, like, at any point in time, any game, anybody can beat anybody, and it's always going to be a grinder that comes down to the end. And last year, other teams made the plays and we didn't down the stretch that we needed to make.
How much does a full off season now benefit both you and your coaching staff? You were kind of brought on a little bit late, kind of spring, summer-ish months last year, and I think having that winter to develop your guys, you could speak on it, but how is this off-season different than the one you had in 2024?
Yeah, I think when I was first hired, there's always a lot of unknowns. Personnel, what are the kids like? What are their personalities like? For us, coming into this off-season, we kind of knew what we had returning and our weaknesses and the things that we need to focus in on in the off-season in terms of strength development, speed development. We spent a lot of time refining our playbook and doing some different things that we didn't do last year. And so it was just kind of take a total stock of the program and see where we're at. And the benefit was, like I said, just familiarity with the kids. The kids understood what we expected of them in the weight room and in our day-to-day activities. And it's been a lot easier in terms of that aspect of things.
Sure, Coach. Summer's a chance to grow. You've had a lot of activity this summer. Of course, a couple scrimmages like here today. You also had a team camp at Trine. But the summer period, especially, we can even talk about those camps, the camp at Trine. A period, like you mentioned, to kind of grow together, to understand your kids. Talk to me a little bit just about the summer, kind of how that progression has gone, and maybe camp as well. I know you guys did some fun things up there.
I mean, for us, it was, again, building the mental toughness, scheduling teams that we thought would give us a good look throughout the summer, and then heading into Trine. That was kind of our capstone of our June period, and that was focusing on team building, getting our kids closer with one another, and then we were fortunate enough. I have some friends that coach at different schools, obviously, in the profession. Kurt Funk from Fishers and I got together at a voting situation, and he said, why don't we get together at Trine? And so we were able to go and face a high-level competition there. And then while we were there, we wanted to have the kids to have fun and bond with one another. So we did. We had some activities. We had an egg toss game and a dodgeball game and some various other activities that were really fun for the kids.
You told me the coaches got involved in one of the games. What was that, and how'd you guys do?
Yeah, we had two of our younger guys. We call them the young guys. They participated in the egg toss, and they did not do so hot.
Dang players, man.
Exactly.
Those young kids still got it, right?
That's right.
Coach, heading into 2025, what is your kind of evaluation so far on this team? Now, with, again, your first off season under your belt, first full off season, I should say. Leading up to where we kind of are today, what have you liked so far?
Yeah, for us, I think it's developing consistency within our offense, and I think that progression has gone really well for us. We're more consistent. Like I said, we've cut down a lot of the things that we do offensively, so we've really honed in on the things that getting really good at the simple things, and I think that's starting to pay off for us.
Coach, to finish off here, how do you kind of want to move forward after kind of today? It's kind of take a little bit of a break, most of all teams throughout the state of Indiana, before the official season starts. What do you kind of want to, again, to these next few weeks? Obviously, week 0 will come up, and then eventually Munster. But how do you want to take these next few weeks, gearing up for the 2025 season?
Yeah, I mean, for us, number one is allowing our kids to recover. So take next week off. That's what we told them. We don't want to hear about you guys throwing around or anything like that. Just relax, enjoy yourselves, be kids. And then for us as a staff, we're going to get together and evaluate kind of this summer season here. and see the things that we need to continue to work on as we progress through the season.
Let's do it. Well, football right around the corner, Coach. Cannot wait. Thank you again for
Thank you,
coming
guys.
over here, for Coach Pete Koulianos and everybody here at Wheeler High School. That's all from us here on the Region Sports Network. I'm Mike Dewan with the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.